Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you for clicking this video. So today I have some questions that I was asked and I'm going to answer them here on camera. Before I even get into that, I want to send out a big thank you, a great big thank you to my channel members. I want to let you guys know that I appreciate you. I love you so much. I know I've been so slacking on what I'm supposed to do with my channel members, and I apologize, but I thank you guys for rocking out every single month and being here for me. As a matter of fact, if you are a channel member and you're seeing this right now, send me a message. Send me your address, or I want to do something for you guys. While I'm on that topic of sending stuff, if you are one of the 8,000 subscriber giveaway winners, please don't think I forgot about you. Your shirts are coming. You will have them before the month of November is out. I'm so sorry. Getting my life together with this new job and everything else that I need to do that's been on my plate for a while, so I'm finishing up that stuff. But I will get to you guys so soon. So I got sent some questions, and I actually didn't even read the questions because I just wanted my answers to be true and fresh, because if I knew what the questions was, it would give me time to think of what I deem an appropriate answer instead of what could possibly just be the true answer. So we're going to get into it. Thank you again for the questions. I have them right here. Let's be nosy, y'all. Number 1 says, do your new employers know you are famous and have a YouTube channel? Wow. First of all, I'm so not famous, but thank you for saying that. Okay, so one of my immediate coworkers, like, she's right above me, like supervisor. She knows I have a channel. I don't think she watches my channel, but I have been friends with her for quite some time. We actually used to work together, and she was the one who posted about the job opening and encouraged me to apply for the job. So she knows because we follow each other on social media, but I'm not sure if she actually watches my channel. But last week, somebody did recognize me, which tripped me all the way out, because if you was in my live last week, I did go over this a little bit, but I'll say it now. I was looking for, like, the office manager, and I didn't know which office I was going to, so I'm walking around looking lost, and somebody was like, you need help? And I'm like, yeah, I'm looking for blah blah blah. So she was walking around with me to show me the office, and then she was just like, I swear you look like somebody I know that make YouTube videos. And I was just like, yeah. And she was like, yeah, she does cruises. And I was like, yeah, that's me. She was like, oh my gosh. She was like, yeah, she said, I was watching the video this morning. I was like, oh my God, thank you. But she was saying that she watches the videos and she would love to cruise with us. I'm like, come on, let's go. But so that was very exciting to me, that because I don't ever really get recognized. Like, everybody else get recognized, but not me. So I guess that was one tiny piece of fame because somebody there knows. So number 2, what is the next cruise you have planned? Well, let's see. Technically, right now, the next cruise is August 11th. That is the group cruise, groupcation information. The link to the website where you can get the information will be in the description box. But it is August 11th on the Carnival Elation. It's a 4-day cruise, and hopefully a lot of people will come and join us. Now, unofficially, might be on a cruise next month. Y'all probably heard me talk about me trying to get to go. I'm trying to cruise for the holiday. If you don't know, New Year's Eve was my wedding anniversary, and this will be the second New Year's without my husband since he passed away, and I didn't want to be home for New Year's. I won't be home for New Year's. If I don't get to go on the cruise I want to, I'm going somewhere. So the problem was, like, at my new job, you're not supposed to take off. for 6 months because you're in training. but we have off on New Year's Eve, which is a Friday. So we have that 3-day weekend. And I found a cruise that just so happens to be a 3-day cruise, leaves on Friday, but the problem is you get off the ship on Monday. So I was worried that I wouldn't be able to, take one Monday off. But actually, I just found out that I can take off that Monday. So I'm tweaking some things. I'm always a believer in, you don't know until you ask. You can't get something if you don't ask for it. So I just asked right out. Is there anything going on this day? It's the first day back in the new year. Can I have off? But my supervisor is actually very cool, and she was saying that she would find out for me if it was possible. And the other day she came to me and said, I'm putting it on my calendar that you won't be here. And I was like, I love you, girl. So more than likely I will be on a cruise for New Year's Eve, but we'll come back to that topic when it's official. Number 3, what is your bucket list ship to try? Bucket list. You know what? I really would love to go on one of the Royal Caribbean ships. One of the Oasis class ones that has like the diving thing in the back where they do the dive shows, or the ice skating rink, even though I'm not getting on no ice skates. But I would love to see those big ships from Royal. I'll get there one of these days. I'm gonna jump ship with Carnival and go check out a new Royal ship. Number 4, what is your bucket list destination to visit? Definitely Alaska. I hate being cold, but I want to go to Alaska. I've always wanted to go to Alaska since I used to watch Northern Exposure. Y'all ever watch that show? I love the Northern Exposure, and I was like, I want to go to Alaska, and I want this big moose to walk across the street while I'm sitting outside in this big coat. But I would love to go to Alaska. I would love to cruise to Alaska. I want to whale watch, and I just want to just see. It just looks like a place that I would love to see. So that's on the top of my bucket list. Number 5, what ships have you already cruised on? I've been on Royal Caribbean, Majesty of the Seas, and Sovereign of the Seas. I've been on Bahamas Paradise. Which one was it? The Grand Celebration? Yes, the Grand Celebration. And I've been on Carnival, Destiny, Triumph, Sunshine, Sunrise, Sensation, Horizon, what else? I can't think of the rest of them. Oh man, I just had a whole brain fart. Was that it? I've been on 13 Carnival cruises. So the Pride. Oh my god, my favorite ship, the Pride. How can I forget the Pride? I've been on the Pride 3 times. Maybe that's it. I've been on a couple ships more than once. I can't think right now. Number 6, do you always get off the ship in port even if you've been there many times before? Yes. I will. It would have to be something really crazy for me to stay on the ship. I will always get off the ship even if I don't have an excursion. I want to walk around the port area. I want to find a beach to go to, or maybe just a restaurant right there and have some drinks. But it would have to be something really crazy for me to stay on the ship. I definitely want to get off. Number 7, you have cruised out a lot of ports, not just in Florida. Which port is your favorite to cruise from? Let me see. I think I would say Baltimore, because it's closest to me. It only takes an hour to get to Baltimore, so I don't have to fly anywhere. I think the easiest port though was New York, because it was right there. And I really did enjoy sailing from New York to go under that big bridge, and then you go past the Statue of Liberty and everything. So it's a close between New York and Baltimore. Number 8. What is the best pre-cruise hotel you have stayed at, and what is the worst pre-cruise hotel you have stayed at? The best pre-cruise hotel. I would say when we were in, was it West Palm Beach? Wherever we went. We stayed at an Embassy Suites. I love Embassy Suites Hotel, and this one was like really big. It was really nice, and this was before COVID, so they had the free cocktail hour where you get the appetizers and free drinks for 2 hours. Um, I know it was in Florida, and it was either in Miami or it was in West Palm Beach, but that was a really good one that me and my husband stayed at, and we had a lot of fun. The worst was just recently in Texas. Oh my gosh. We stayed, I don't even know what it was called, some hotel in Galveston before we got on the Breeze. And if y'all saw the Breeze vlogs from August, you remember this hotel. And this crazy part is I didn't realize how bad it was until the next day, because the day we checked in, when we checked in, I was already like drunk. So I didn't pay attention to the hotel. We had been hanging out. Shout out to Santi TV, who just got us so drunk. But once we woke up and actually saw the hotel, it was like the sheets were dirty, the tub was horrible. There was the walls were peeling. There was a hair like on the walls and stuck to the bed that was not our type of hair. It was like a different ethnicity of hair. It was bad. It was just, and it was one of those ones where I saw a cheap price and I'm like, oh, let's stay here. It's just one night. And it was directly across the street from the beach, which was the only plus, that the beach was right there, and it was a gorgeous beach water. So I won't stay there again ever though. Number 9. Will you ever cruise to cold places like Alaska, or are you a beach gal? I just talked about this. I would love to cruise to Alaska, yes. I'm definitely a beach girl to my heart, but I would like to do Alaska at least one time and see how it is. Got one more question. Number 10. Is there something you always look to buy on a cruise ship you're on? From the actual ship? Well, right now, from this last cruise I went on, I just realized Carnival has these magnets with the ship on them, like a nice flat magnet. And I don't know why I never paid attention to that before. So now my goal is to get all the ships, the magnet. I always like to buy a shot glass though, especially if it has the destination on it, or if it has like the ship name on it or something like that. So, if that's what you mean, would I like to purchase like stuff to bring home? I always try to get a shot glass and a magnet. I love to go on Carnival to the Cherry on Top and get a bag of the gummy funnels before they get sold out. Those things sell out so fast. I need to start pre-purchasing them and have them sent to my cabin, because every time I go on board, they're like, oh, we're out. And I always only have the sour ones left, and I don't like sour candy, so I'll be mad about that. Other than that, there's nothing specific that I really would like to purchase like on the ship. But even in ports or wherever I go, I like to get a magnet and a shot glass. There you have it. 10 random questions that were sent to me. Thank you so much. I love doing this type of stuff. Don't forget to check the description box if you want to find out about the group cruise that will be happening in August of 2022. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. We are still on the road to 10,000 subscribers. I'm trying to make it before the end of the year. So if you are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button on your way out, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.